Hello guys, and welcome to another video on my channel, and this time it's a Q&A. Basically, I asked in a YouTube community section post to post you the comments there, as well as on my Instagram stories. So all the comments you put in there, I'm gonna answer them now. So how many hours a week am I working combining all the stuff that I do? So, which is training on the water, training off the water in the gym, reaching out to sponsors and doing various sponsor works with whatever that would require, and social media, obviously video creation is a big one. Then I have a business in Lithuania as well, and now I am PWA Vice President. I think that's all of the things. And obviously, if there are competitions, organizing travel, dealing with the Lithuanian Federation for IQ foil competitions, and that's kind of all the things that I do, I guess. Last winter, I calculated I was spending just 20 hours a week doing various content creation work, then spending more than 20 hours, 30 hours training a week. It could be training on the water 2-3 hours a day. Then on the off days, not on the water, I would be doing 1.5 hours in the gym at least. Sometimes I'll do both, 1.5 hours in the gym plus some training on the water, some prehab work, foam rolling, massages, physio sessions, and so on. And then working on the gear, sanding foils, setting up the booms, sticking the sails. So yeah, that's coming out to probably around 30-40 hours a week. And then all the other stuff, so accounting, travel organizing, PWA Vice President role. So I think total I'm working probably 80 to 100 hours a week realistically. And I don't take any weekends or days off generally. And yeah, pretty much working every day at least on something, either it would be social media, training in one way or another, or sending out emails to sponsors. So it's pretty much 7 days a week, all year round. So yeah, it's definitely a lot of work. Great question. How to find ideal fins for amateurs? I believe this would be asking for amateurs who are doing slalom. So basically there are a few companies at a reasonable price point who have decent level fins for pretty much everyone. So first of all, it's Boss Fins, and then there are a few others who have not tried so much. So it could be, or haven't tried at all, but I've heard about them. So Z Fins, Finnish Fins, F-Hot, and some others. Cannot think of any others at the moment. So these brands have good range of fins that can be suitable for everyone, and then they can advise you. So I suggest just writing to Boss Customs and asking for advice on a fin, and I'm sure they're gonna find you a good one. Obviously, fin, how it works, it depends on what gear you're using, where you're sailing, how heavy you are. Make sure that once you're reaching out to some company to buy a new fin, you give them all this info, and they should take it into account. If they are just saying, yeah, this is the best fin for you without asking for any information, then it's not the best company to go to. Did you like Malabao Beach House? Yes, a lot. I stayed there when I went to Tarifa, super close to the beach, really nicely decorated inside, great quality apartment. Definitely recommend for everyone who goes to Tarifa. Am I taller than Fabi? I imagine this is Fabi Wolf. I was training with him in Tarifa as well. Yes, I am taller than him. He's a tall bastard, but I think I got a few centimeters on him. What wetsuit did I use in Tarifa? 3-2 short arms padded wetsuit and 4-3. When will I get my new gear? So I'm staying with Choose to Fly. First time announcement, I'm staying with 0.7 for next year, and I already got my masts and booms for next year from 0.7, so thanks a lot for that. and I should be starting to get my sails in January. Is it gusty in Tarifa? If it is Levante, side offshore wind, and you're sailing in Tarifa town or somewhere around it, yes, it will be rather gusty. What was your best race this year and why? This has to be semi-final. I don't remember which number, but semi-final in PWA Israel, where I had in my heat Antoine Albeo, Maciek, Enrico, Nico Goyard, Basile Jacan, and Bruno Martini, maybe someone else. And yeah, Bruno and Nico got two separate over earlies, so the mood was tense, and there were 5 of us left, including me, Antoine, Maciek, and Enrico, and Basile. And I managed to win that heat. I had an amazing start, just rolled everyone from the top. Antoine catapulted on the first reach because it was super gusty. And yeah, I took the first mark first and led all the way. So yeah, that was definitely the highlight of the season. How did I like Greece for windsurfing, and am I coming back? So I've only been to Paros and I absolutely loved it. Super warm, super blue water, great wind conditions both times I was there, and I'm definitely coming back to Greece for sure. And maybe time to explore some other places. Hopefully some events happen in other places as well. I would like to explore many of the thousands of islands that you Greek guys have. Do I do clinics? Yes, I do. I've been doing clinics for over 2 years, mainly in Lithuania. Well, only in Lithuania up until now. I focus on improvement clinics. Improving jibing is one of the most popular ones. I also did foiling clinics, getting planing early clinics, and other ones. But yeah, let me guys know if you'd be interested in me doing an international clinic and what topic it should be on and what location you would recommend. If there's like 6 to 8 guys and girls, I will definitely do it. I don't do clinics bigger than for 8 people. Maybe I could push it to 10 because I feel then you cannot pay enough attention to each person on the clinic, and then people don't improve as much. And my main focus during the clinic is that people improve as much as possible during them, and that they are windsurfing in a safer way, in an easier way, and they're having more fun on the water. Finally, what are my midterm goals? What is midterm? Is it 1 year? The goals I have in mind is go to Paris 2024 Olympics, which will be in my sail on IQ foil, and for up until then also get into top 10 PWA. 23, 24, yeah. By then, by 24, definitely want to be solidified in top 10 ranking of the PWA at the very least. So that is probably my 2 main midterm goals that are very realistic. High level career goals, it's become Olympic champion and become PWA champion. These are my main career goals. So yeah, I believe that was it for the main questions. Thank you very much for asking. If you have more questions, put them in the comments. I might answer some or just write them down for the next Q&A session that I'm gonna do. Thanks for tuning in and see you in another video. Adios.